So the air quality alert through midnight tonight across western New York, northern Pennsylvania, Potter County within that. Our AQI, that value is dropped down to around 96. Earlier today it was just over 100, which was unhealthy for sensitive groups. Now we're in the moderate category. Unfortunately, that hazy sky is going to stay with us as wildfire smoke kind of remains trapped here in western New York. There's nothing to make it slide out of here. Usually a frontal system will come through, wash things out. That's not happening. So we still deal with this through tonight and then into the day tomorrow too. So the blue skies will have a little more of a haze along with the sunshine. But we are sharing your voice with this because you know what? It has been the humidity and it has been the wildfire smoke. And Lynette says, oh boy, if it's not the humidity, it's the smoke. So yes, we're dealing with that now. The humidity levels are nice and low. And looking at it, we do have mainly clear skies. The southern tier has a little more cloud cover, a few spotty showers, but we are dealing with low humidity levels. We had temperatures and the dew point numbers. The temperatures have been warm, but those dew point numbers have been in the 40s and 50s. Now they're starting to creep back up into the 60s. And what does that really mean? So I put this together to show you what each of those numbers kind of correlates to. When you're in the 30s, it is completely dry. You feel no humidity whatsoever. When those numbers go into the 40s, it's refreshing, it's comfortable. Yesterday was in the 50s, and now we're in the lower 60s. We're getting to the humid levels, and we're going to kind of stay there. Those numbers between Hamilton to Niagara Falls and Buffalo, it's a little bit more humid, where we have those numbers in the 40s and 50s, much more comfortable across the southern tier. We're going to see them kind of level out in that category over the next several days, even though the temperatures are going to be warming up even further, even the 90s. So we'll talk about that too. For tonight, we're dropping right through the 70s, 60s into the overnight. We'll have some patchy fog yet again, hazy conditions into our night and into the day tomorrow. Those mid and upper 60s for overnight lows, getting a little more uncomfortable too. That's above average. Our afternoon forecast into Wednesday is going to keep us in the mid and even upper 80s. And we do have an isolated chance to see a shower or thunderstorm. There's a frontal system, a washed out front that is kind of sitting overhead and is allowing some of this to come on in. So the Erie County Fair, that begins tomorrow. Much of the day is dry, but into the prime heating of the day, there is that chance to have an isolated shower or storm pass on by. So we can't call it all free and clear. As we look at the forecast into the night, we're dry. We have hazy conditions, a little bit of cloud cover as well. But then as we get into the afternoon, the heat of the day pops up. This brings in an isolated shower, thunderstorm chance. By 8 to 9 o'clock, we lose the heat of the day. We lose that chance, and we're going to be dry from there on out, and especially into the upcoming weekend as it's going to get a lot hotter out there. We'll have temperatures that's just around the 90-degree mark on Saturday, in the lower 90s. That's pretty much record territory as we head towards the end of the weekend and into early next week.